welcome back to Lily Summer's Let's Play. And here Lily's actually picking up her phone and having a little look at it because she remembers something. She remembers that she sent Alex a text and Alex didn't reply to it. So she's having a little look and she realised she sent a text to the wrong person. However, the person she sent it to was actually James. So in fact, you know, she sent it to the wrong person, but then as she scrolls up, she realises that the last text he sent her was "Catch me if you can," and that was on Saturday when he got attacked, which is slightly strange. And you know, she's sort of questioning it, so she's texting him back. She's just like, "Oh, please pick up, please, just." But she doesn't sound too desperate because she knows that there's not much use. Even if you did actually see her messages, it wouldn't make much of a difference. I mean, you know, like, time's just going by now. You know, it's getting into autumn and, like, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. You know, just, like, things are changing a little bit. As you can see, I've installed the autumn mod, and it's very, very lovely, actually, so I've decided to keep it. And I'll probably keep that for most of the Let's Play, actually. But I think it's just such a shame. So I don't know. We don't really know what we're going to do with Lily today. Although I think what I will have her do is I'll probably have her go off to the gym, maybe. Because, you know, she sort of needs to take her mind off all this. Although I think I'm going to have her talk to the Cedric guy because, you know, before we go there, actually, we'll have her go talk to the Cedric guy because, you know, that's quite an important thing. It means that he's run away and he, like, knowing, so this isn't a case of him. I don't know. She doesn't really know, to be honest. She just knows it's kind of different, I guess. So she's just letting him know. She's like, look, I saw one of the texts. I'm just going to tell him I saw it on volume. And basically, I think he's run away. And like, I don't know why, but he just said, "Catch me if you can" to me, and it's a bit weird. So I thought you might want to be able to see that. And he's like, "Oh, thanks for the information. You know, we'll look into this. Just send me a screenshot of the text, and that'll be good." So yeah, you know, that's all good. We're gonna very quickly just clean up her surface because, you know, you want to have a nice clean home, or else, you know, just don't feel great about your life. But you know, she's always doing her own little self-investigation into this whole thing. And she doesn't know much. I still don't know much about this whole case. Like, I don't really know what I plan to do with it. But basically, most of the ideas that have been generated in this episode are mostly just from almost like my own experiences. Because today I just sort of had like a really bad day. I know it's a bit of a shame, really, but like, I don't know. I just thought I was kind of thinking of what would it be like if you just left, I guess, and never came back, or just left without a trace. And, you know, obviously the police would like search you down, but, you know, if you're an adult, I'm not yet. But if I was, like, you know, I mean, there'd be a case of people reporting me missing, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. It wasn't like depressing or anything that happened. Well, it was kind of sad, but I'm not going into detail about that. All I know is it's good not to think too drastically about things that could change your life. And when I was thinking about, I wasn't thinking about running away, but I was just thinking, like, the idea of it, and, like, maybe it'd be a bit free. And I think there's almost that element of you will have a bit of freedom, but not really, because there's a lot of issues that will come up with it, so you don't really want to be doing that. So we're just going to travel to the gym, I guess, and I think we'll go with, I don't know, maybe we'll go with the Cedric guy. Yeah. Yeah, I think he'll know where I'm going with this. This is it's not necessarily a good idea, but she's just like, can we go to at the gym? I just want to maybe talk to you about a few things. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I hope he does not wear that police outfit, although he'll be like running and stuff. But anyway, I think this is quite an interesting thing, and we're going to see what's going on. But like I said, she's doing her own kind of self-investigation about it. But she doesn't really know much about it, and like I think, like I said several times, she kind of feels as nothing's happening, even though it hasn't. It has only been like a few days since he disappeared, so like, you know, she's got to give him a chance, and she isn't really, to be honest. By the way, this image is off the gallery. I think if you look up like policeman or something like that, it's like one of the top results. I honestly, like, if I'm being honest, like, I don't really know where the link is or anything like that. I'm just having a look at this guy. Who's this guy? He looks cute. Clifford, mate. Okay, I think I might have made him. I'm not too sure, but anyway, maybe later on they might be able to go to the bar. I made this bar a while ago. I should have done a video of it, but I don't think I did. But it does look very nice. But yeah, we're just gonna have them. We'll have a talk. She's like, "Oh, so great, you managed to come here. Thanks." You know, she's gonna tell him about the text, and she's just like, "You know what? I was so surprised when I saw the text. I was not expecting that." And he's like, "Yeah, it's understandable, you know." And you know, she's just a bit panicky, and she's probably quite excited that all this is happening to her. In a way, like, in a sense, but like, I don't know. It's kind of strange for this sort of thing to be happening to Lily, and it doesn't usually, because she's quite a low-key person. She doesn't make herself heard very often. I mean, you know, if someone's doing something really bad, she will, but like, you know, she doesn't put her word in a place unnecessarily, and you know, she just sort of, you know, she just sort of stays quite quiet. Well, not quiet necessarily among her friends, but like just generally, like, she'll probably be quite quiet, and she won't really get involved in things too much. But you know, with this guy, she's having a little conversation, and I guess maybe she's like, I guess we could go in if you want. She's like, okay, it's almost like a date at the gym, which is kind of weird. Okay, I know this is a bad idea. She should not be dating a police officer, and like, she isn't necessarily dating the police officer. She's just, you know, maybe she might not like him. She might just think they need to discuss the case. That's definitely what I have in store for them. On a little side note, whilst I'm doing this, I would like to mention, if you do have any ideas, even if you think they're stupid, like, honest to God, just put them in the comments, because I honestly need the inspiration. The reason I haven't had a part of this up for so long is just because I did not know what to do until today. So in a way, like, something good came out of this really bad day, where I was kind of like, I was feeling really down and stuff. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling that great. But, you know, I'm feeling good now. I'm quite happy. She can ask for a small loan. Yeah, let's not do that. I guess he's doing some boxing. I don't know. I think what we're going to have her do, it's getting kind of late, I guess. We'll have her invite around maybe some of her friends. Not as a party, we'll do like that little thing I think we did a few episodes back, where they just had some pizza. Or was there any few episodes? I'm not too sure. But we'll do that. We'll have some pizza, I guess, at her house. Is that her dad? No, it isn't. He's just got a similar. No, it's not. That's not even the hair her dad has. It's like that guy who works with her, I swear. Anyway, what's her fitness score at? Is it almost like 5? Oh, it's almost 5. Let's have a do it until it gets about 5. We're gonna leave Cedric for now because, you know, we'll just say goodbye to him. He's like, look, thanks for hanging out with me. You know, I'm feeling good and everything. How's she feeling? She's a bit grungy, I guess. Okay, well, let's have her just say, I guess we can just say goodbye to him. Is there like an option for that? Probably not. So we'll just have her, like, get to know him. She's like, well, I'll speak to you later. I need to go and just get showered and head off. And then sometimes maybe it's becoming kind of like the talk of the town now. Maybe not necessarily like where she lives, but in Oasis Springs, you know, like, there's so much going on and they're all gossiping about it, and she's just like, okay, I'll see you later. Like, loads of people talking about it. You know, it's not every day this kind of strange thing happens, I guess. I think what she might do, she kind of owes her parents a visit, so maybe we'll do that soon enough. But my only issue is when I have her visit her parents, there's nothing that interesting happens, to be honest. Like, I'm just being honest, like, it's not, anything that happens is usually not particularly interesting. Like, she just makes them some dinner, because they're incapable of making dinner themselves, obviously. I'm taking some nice screenshots, because those are lovely. I love this awesome mod. I think you can get it with grass, but I'm not too sure. But I quite like it just having green grass, because realistically speaking, you wouldn't. I don't think you really have yellow grass when you when it's autumn time. Like, thinking about it, even in winter time, I just have green grass. Sometimes it gets kind of yellow, I guess, but like, I don't know. I like how this looks. I like the contrast. It's just very beautiful. It's very beautiful. We must get this mod. I might leave a link in the description, but if not, just look up autumn mod. And seriously, you're running down the street in your towel. Okay, Lily. But yeah, this whole case is very confusing. I think what I might have her do is maybe visit Oasis Springs and maybe go over to his house and just have like a little look around, maybe. I don't know. She still doesn't understand fully why he left Oasis Springs, and why he just vanished like that. It's really strange. So we're gonna have her, I guess, invite around Jessica. She's like, hey, would you like to come around to my house? I quite like it, just because I need to talk about some stuff and get some stuff off my chest. She'll invite Natalie, I guess. She can invite Tony. Tony's a good friend as well. Oh, Jessica's busy. She's like, I'm sorry, it's going to be a bit of a while for me to get there. And, you know, it's just kind of hard. And I guess she'll invite Alex and Jake. And Natalie's busy as well. She's just like, sorry, I'm a bit caught up with work. And then she's like, it's okay, I've had a few responses like this. Okay, so Tony's going to come over. So that's good. And maybe we'll invite Leo, because we haven't spoken to Leo in a while. And we are good friends. I'm just having a look and see who else is on here. We can invite her dad around, I suppose. No, but it's more a friends thing, this is, I guess. So there's Leah's actually here, so that's interesting. I don't know if I even had to invite her over. So we'll invite them over and we'll just talk to them. Let's brighten his day. Let's talk to Alex, I guess. We can give her a heartfelt compliment. And she's actually inviting Jake, so Jake's like, oh, I'll be fine, I can come right over right now. So yeah, he's over here now. That was rather quick. And Leo's going to come over as well. I realised I gave him the same name as the ex-Urban Sims' legacy name. Like, that's not good, Jake. Like, no, I need to not do that, basically. I don't know. So he's here. I'm just going to... Oh, he's angry. We're going to have a try to calm him down. And I guess we're just going to speak to everybody for a while. No, please don't get mad at Tony for no reason. I guess we can invite... We can hire a service. That's it. So we'll just have a go and like talk to everybody about stuff. Jessica's how it's ghost night in the bar. Lee's kind of busy. She's a bit preoccupied right now. Let's not talk to these people for now. Is Leo okay? So we'll just get some pizza delivery, I guess. And we'll just get Canadian bacon. Let's just get some cheese, like margarita sort of pizza. Why are they cheese pizza? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's invite, let's hug Leo. It's like, long time no see, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Oh no, Tony's evil! Oh, Lily, what have you done? We're gonna ask him to leave. It's just like, look, I'm really, Tony, honest to God, I'm not looking for negativity right now. And if that's what you're gonna be like, then I'm just honest, like, I'm not gonna bother, because it's just stupid. And I'm going through tough things right now, like all my friends are. I really don't think we need to put up with the crap right now. So she's gonna ask him to leave once in a moment. I guess we can take pizza. Stop talking to these lot, okay? We get the point now. I think we'll ask Tony to leave later once we've got the so look, these guys are like hugging. They're just all like, they're all trying to you know, get together and just be happy together, because this is like, they're like their own squad really. They're just all friends. I'm not too sure if I will continue this as a legacy. I was thinking about it, and I'm honestly not too sure if I really want to play as Lily until she dies, because that would be kind of more, because I've said this before, she's actually based off of one of my friends. So I don't really want to play with her until I see her die, like, understandably, hopefully, to people. I guess we'll call to meal. Yeah, so everyone can come over here. Jake, get off the computer, okay? Was that just... Okay, no, she didn't fix that inbox, okay. So let's get eat, I guess. We'll have a talk to Leah, I guess. And Kelly's just over there, and we'll just compliment her. They're just having a nice little conversation, I guess. I know they can watch some TV at the same time. I'll turn on, like, we'll just put on some news. I guess they'll be interested in seeing whatever comes on. Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll take a little screenshot. This will be cute. Just have them having some pizza at an angle, I guess. Yeah, that's lovely. So yeah, let's have a little look and see what's on the news, I guess.
The body of a man has been found by a river in Oasis Springs. Police say it is of the man who ran away from hospital earlier on this week. Forensic tests are yet to follow. Our reporter Natasha has got more news on the subject. Natasha.
Thank you, my
No
friend.
way. Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Are you okay?
Goodness.
I'm
Lily,
done.
what's going on?
I'm done. I just can't.
Lily,
I can't
wait.
anymore.
Lily, come back. Oh, for God's sake.
So here Lily is. She's at the bar. She ran away from home. Essentially, like, it's not like she ran away from home, like she's never gonna go back. She just ran away because she's had enough. She's just so done, and she ran all the way, and she took a taxi just around the corner, and she just walked over here, and she's just been kind of taking everything in. And the fact that they found a body, and it is suspected to be the body of her friend, and like, yeah, she seems happy. She's not. She's just trying to put on a brave face. So when she sees the bartender, not everything goes wrong, you know. She's so stressed out right now, and she just, I don't know. She doesn't know why she came here. She doesn't mind. She just wants to get away from the news and everything. I know there's a TV over here, but that's just a guy watching some movie. And clearly there aren't many people at the bar. You know, it's not too long before closing time. So she's just gonna, I guess she's gonna give the barman a friendly introduction. And she's gonna order a favourite drink, because she just, you know, she thinks she deserves it. She's just like, I can't believe this has happened. Is that the, that's the ghost from the thing, isn't it? Oh, interesting. Anyway. Yeah, she's found, basically, in that last clip, she's just watching the news. She found out the whole thing about James and how they may have found his body, and they think that it is probably his body. And, you know, she just can't stand the idea, and she just wants to get away from all that just for one night. How much is that? Whatever. She doesn't care how much it is, as long as she gets it, I guess. But, you know, this sort of thing's really stressful for her, and she's been calling for questioning, and now she knows that inevitably they're going to call her in for questioning again, asking her if this is his body. She doesn't want to have to go through that, and she's kind of keeping her fingers crossed that maybe they'll call one of her other friends or a few other people, but they call multiple people, so they'll ask quite a few people if it is his body. So, you know, it's just such a shame, I think. I guess you can give this guy a heartfelt compliment, just like, you know, you sound like you're having a better life than I am right now, I suppose. I guess he's not giving us a drink. We can't talk to him and get our drink? Fine. We won't talk to you. I don't know. I cannot imagine her. Oh my god, why would you do that? That's so horrible. Why would he yell at her? Of all things. Okay, well, she's just gonna get a drink and she's gonna go. She's like, fine, just make my drink. I don't care. I don't care. And meanwhile, she's just sort of overhearing some conversation, just sort of like, oh, yeah, but, you know, we were in the news actually not too long ago. This guy's talking to them, and he's just like, yeah, I know, Because this guy's probably a bit of a local guy, I guess. He probably comes here quite often, I suppose. You know, all these guys kind of are, I suppose. And apparently, by the sounds of it, you know, they saw this guy go into the toilets and just generally hang around this bar, you know. So Lily's just sort of like, now she's interested. Now she doesn't care about her drink. She's just like, where was this? Can someone let me know? And he's like, oh, it was only like Monday or something like that. It's like, but actually that's probably around the time when he went missing, and it's like, when he left. Why would he come here though? And she's so confused. She just doesn't think it makes sense, because she thought, I know, she doesn't think that he'd want to come back here. So she's just gonna ask him those questions. She's like, do you know where he went? She's like, no. He just ordered a drink and left. We didn't think anything of it at the time. It's like, did anything strike you as odd? And he's like, he was acting a bit funny. I don't know. He seemed kind of agitated, but when we spoke to him, he was really, really calm and seemed quite cool. So she's just like, oh, okay. And this guy just, you know, what? He's haunting this counter or whatever. Oh, she doesn't really know right now. She doesn't know, because she's just thinking, he's been here. This is an area where he's been, and I still don't know where he is. And she feels almost as if she's failed, even though we all know she's being stupid, and she really hasn't. And she's just like, okay, I'll see you later. And no. Does she have to be scared by a ghost? Clearly not. Anyway, she's just like, okay, I'm done. It's really sad, and she's so worried, and it's just stressing her out even more. It's like, this thing happens a lot in people's lives. There are things that pop up that really stress you out, and you've got to really learn to not let it get to the best. Like, you got to learn to not let it get to you completely, even though it may be a very difficult subject. I'm going to take some lovely screenshots, because thumbnail. There, this is gonna look so nice. This is so beautiful. I love Oasis Springs. I feel like I don't explore Oasis Springs enough. Yeah, but she's just thinking, she's just like, I wonder if he's out there. Maybe he went away to sea, maybe, you know, I don't know. He could be anywhere. But I don't know, do I? She's so stressed out by this. This is just, it's unbelievable. But she feels slightly accomplished knowing that he went here and that he was seen here. It's almost like she's done a little accomplishment herself. So she's gonna have a little look around. I know it's stupid. It's really stupid, because she's not gonna find anything, but you know, you never know, I guess. And I don't know, you just want to think, where might James be going? Why would he be here? And why would he go for the bar? The first place he goes after he leaves appears to be the bar, unless there's like a bit in between, because, you know, he left yesterday. He didn't leave all that long ago. It was on like Tuesday or Monday. Anyway, this James was seen, regardless of if it's correct or not, but James was seen here in this bar on the day he went missing, and on the day Lily saw him leave the hospital. But this is obviously quite evening time, so probably around 6ish, I guess. But the guy wouldn't know exactly. Lily just doesn't expect him, so she just sort of trying to retrace James's steps, maybe. Give her an idea. She wants, even though she knows that it's very likely that he is now dead and they found his body, she feels there's more to that. So she's just going to sit here And she's just thinking to herself, she's like, I wonder if he did go here. I don't know why he went here. And she's just thinking, like, none of this really makes sense, but I'm going to try and make of it what I can, I guess. You know, it's kind of difficult for Lily to sort of remain calm in this situation. I'm going to have her just sort of walk around a little bit. She needs to kind of... It's almost... I know this whole process seems really stupid, but Lily's very confident that it will work and that she'll realise where he went. So she's just going to go to the toilets. She knows she's just going to go over here. She's like, okay, men's toilets. And then she can ask the guy, she can ask him a few questions. Just like, I don't know, it's like, do you know whenabouts this was? Specifically, because he's only said like the evening. And do you know where he went after this, I guess? I mean, obviously he doesn't, but she's just like, hi, I'm sorry about this. I know it's a lot of bother, but I just wanted to know, do you know anything about this guy and like what happened to him afterwards? Do you know which way he went out? And he's just like, oh, he took the back entrance, which seemed kind of strange, I guess. But, you know, I'm not going to judge him. So he went down this way, basically. So Lily's going to come out here. You know. And she's just going to look around a little bit. Maybe she's missing something. And that's what she's thinking. She's thinking, hold on. She's gonna go over here. Maybe she's right. Maybe she is right. Maybe she's scared now. She just feels a bit fearful. Not because she knows anything, because she was like, I don't know what she was thinking, but it's getting kind of late, you know, and it feels so eerie out here. So I'm gonna have her just, I don't know, she's looking at all these signs and this billboard poster. Seems to have something about aliens on it, I guess, but I mean, Jamie wasn't abducted by aliens, let me just get that straight. She's just gonna come back over here, I guess. Just gonna sort of rest her head against the wall almost, just like, I wish I knew where he'd gone. And I wish I knew why he isn't picking up his calls and why he's not here. And she's just so confused, and it's just stressing her out as per usual. I think Lily's kind of like quite a stressed person. Wait, hold on. Why are these boxes here?